kings and queens, welcome to my channel. Today I have here with me Honorable Philip. Today we're going to have a casual conversation. We're not going to do anything politics today. So here, welcome to my channel.
Thank you, Emmy. You're looking beautiful as always.
Oh, thank you.
Great.
I must say you're also looking, flashy and handsome.
Thank you.
Okay, so today I invited you over to my channel not to talk about politics,
Right?
Because you're always talking politics,
I know,
politics.
right?
But today I want to have a casual conversation with you.
Right.
Ask you some questions here and there. Let's see how things go. Okay, so the first question I have for you today is, what's the best advice a family member gave you growing up?
That's quite a tough one because I've had way too many advices. But I think the best one would be that I believe in myself.
Oh.
Yeah, that whatever I'm doing or I need to do, I should just believe in myself.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So who gave you that advice? Your dad, your mom?
Unfortunately, that was my grandma.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
She's still alive today, or?
No, she passed, I think 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. And I used to play around my grandma most of the time, eat her food. And so, yeah, I think she saw something I didn't see in myself, a certain potential. So she just, go for it. Believe in yourself, Philip. That's it.
I see. So how has that advice helped you now that you are all doing this whole honorable thing?
Well, I think it's helped me a lot because we live in a society where whatever you do, there are always people who are opposing it.
Yeah.
Today you'll hear me, someone thinks, why are you doing this? But it's because you believe in yourself. You believe this is something you want to do. So I think grandma's advice had been
At the burst.
very helpful. Yeah.
Okay. So my second question for today is, what's the worst advice anyone has given you?
Do I remember that? I think that must have come from a childhood friend. Yeah.
Friends, huh?
Yeah. I think it was like, I think I was liking some girl, and yeah, the worst advice was that I should, if I can't get her, do for girls.
Really? Do juju?
Yeah,
Juju?
They said, do
Guys,
for girls.
juju.
That's the worst advice. Yeah.
Do for girls. And did you ever think of
No,
trying it, or you decided to stick to
The truth of it is that I hate it when someone plays mind games with me.
Yeah.
So I was trying to put myself in the position or the shoes of any girl who I would have to manipulate their brains, because they're not in control of themselves. So that was the worst advice, I guess.
Well, you see our young boys of today, the moment they propose to a girl and they don't get the girl, they try to go the other way. What best advice can you give them?
Believe in yourself. That's what grandma told me. So yeah, just believe in yourself. If you think you like the lady or something, believe in yourself that you have what it takes to woo her heart.
Yeah.
Speak your mind. Believe in what you're
Woo
saying.
her heart.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
hear
it.
that?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, so let's move on. Who was your role model growing up?
I had a lot of them, and I was influenced by music, as in musicians and movie artists, movie stars.
But I just need one, just one.
One. Okay, I'll use my dad.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go for my dad. Yeah,
I see he played a very important role in your life.
he did.
What did you see? Tell me some, eh? Maybe I
Okay.
also saw the same thing.
So apart from the normal disciplinarian that he was, there was always a very weird way of him advising or correcting us when we were young. He wasn't the usual "I'll lash you" kind of that we had. So my mom was rather the one
Spank
who
you.
exactly. But I think there were one too many things that I cannot even recall all. But the way he carried himself about, very calm and composed. But then when he gets angry, all hell break loose. So it was a role model for me.
I see. I had a very strict dad growing up, so
Right.
I don't know how strict yours was, but him being a role model, mine is as well. But maybe you saw so many things.
My mom would probably be like your dad, a kind of typical
Really?
strict African, mother.
Mom rather?
Yeah, but my dad, no. My dad seldom even lashed us or something. So when he gets out of that element and decides to lock the door on you that day,
All hell will break loose.
You know that as for this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sure most of you also had to go through the same thing.
Yeah.
The moment they lock that door, hell is going to break loose on you. Lau. What's your proudest moment?
Well, I think my proudest moment would be when I was finally elected as an assembly member to lead my community.
Yeah.
That came
Honorable.
with a whole honor, just as the name
Yeah,
sounds. And
yeah.
it's been a privilege holding that position. So yeah, I think that would be my
I was
proudest moment.
also proud of you when I heard you were in the running, and
Thank
I
you.
must say it's very nice to have a friend who is going to be a future honorable.
Thank
you know,
you. Thank you.
when you see me, no appointment. I'm just coming.
Typically because again, that particular office had been sort of clustered with the mindset of pensioners and teachers and
Yeah.
other people. So
Yeah.
a young person such as myself holding that position,
That's
something
nice.
I should be
The
proud of.
old people should go so that the young ones will get opportunity
Well, I
to,
think we should blend
do
it,
stuff
fire
in the
and ice,
country.
so that we
Yeah,
can
so
tap some
they do the
wisdom from
sitting
them.
back and advise
Yeah.
while the young ones run.
Right.
Or what do you guys
I hope
think?
they don't come after you after saying this.
Please don't come after me. Okay, so when have you felt the most challenged?
I think senior high school, because then I just gotten admission into senior high school 2006, and then a week on my dad passed. So it was such a big blow.
My
I mean, my mom had to struggle, because we were paying fees then. And, how it
No
was.
fees, senior
so
high school, nothing.
It was very difficult. So I think that must have been the most challenging times for me, going through that system with the pain of losing my dad.
With teachers on your tail, with pay your
Yeah.
school fees,
Yeah.
and as if you are the one paying the school fees, they
it was
won't even
difficult.
relax for you.
And you don't get to enjoy all the luxury of the gadgets because there's no money. So,
Yeah.
you just have to.
You have to hold on to your
Yeah.
friends to get some
And the
stuff
funny
and all
thing
that.
is, because my dad was a banker, most of my mates that I went to the same senior high school with thought, okay, we know this guy from back home. He has a rich background, so why is he being prepared?
DB.
I'm being
DB
prepared. That's
kind
how they
of-
were seeing it. So when I said my dad is no more, they still didn't get the whole thing, the balance between
Shifting.
Yes.
That shifts can cause a
Sure,
lot. I
it did.
really feel your pain. Anyway, my condolence. Okay, so who has been the big influence on you? Who has been?
Oh.
Would you say your mom or who?
Okay, so there are a good number of people I look up to, and then I think apart from my dad passing, I had to now rely on most of these leaders that have actually shaped the fortunes of this country. The likes of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. The story of Kwame Nkrumah really motivates me a lot. So if today I'm also pushing to do politics,
Did you hear that? The story of Kwame Nkrumah,
Yes.
not your auntie and your father sitting somewhere.
So yeah, basically I think that would be one of the
I
few
see.
people I've looked up to as a seasoned politician and a leader at that. Not just any politician, but a born leader. Yeah.
I would I would advise everybody to vote for him if he was staying in his community. Trust me, my votes hands down. Anyways, let's move on. What's the hardest lesson you have ever learned? The hardest. It was so hard for you to, learn.
Well, I think it's good as human beings to go through various phases of life, and the fact that I've had to actually stick out my neck to helping people, but when I need the help, it doesn't seem to come from the very people I've actually helped. So
I know, right?
Yeah, so it's a bitter lesson.
Yeah.
You tend to wonder if all that you've done in the past or done for these people, they really appreciate it. Yeah. So that's a lesson I'm still learning. I'm not done
more
with
like when you help somebody, you don't expect to get anything in return because you don't know what the future holds anyway.
The truth of it is, you don't really do it because you expect to, but there are times you also need people. We all need somebody.
Yeah,
everybody
that's
needs
true.
someone at one point in time. But I've had experiences where people that I've had to help be there for don't show up for me when I need them. And I think
I've had similar experience too, so I do understand your point. Anyway, let's move on. This is getting a lot interesting. Where we are? Okay. Who was your first kiss with, and did you enjoy it?
Oh, if I had known that question was going to come. Okay, so my first kiss actually came from my niece.
Hey!
Yeah, my niece.
I see.
Yeah, you know, we grew up in an era, you know, the 90s, 2000. We're not really preview to some of these things like
Extended family setting.
Yeah, so it was my niece, you know, they had come back from Accra and
Okay.
yeah, so it was a peck.
On
That
the
was a peck,
cheek?
on the cheek, yeah. But like
I
real
want a kiss. I'm talking about a kiss, not just a peg. A kiss.
A kiss. I wouldn't mention her name. It was a girl. Yeah.
But did you enjoy it?
Did I? What do you think?
I don't know. I wasn't there. How am I supposed
Okay, so
to say anything?
it was the first time. It felt weird and I don't know. It was mixed feeling. It's just that I liked the person and so it wasn't really about a kiss. But yeah, so that
Honorable.
Yeah.
Okay, so who was your first love and why did you love them?
Okay, so my first love was unfortunately a cousin of mine.
Oh.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Was it a crush or?
Yeah, it was a crush. And I just loved her from the very first time we met. That was
Shout out to cousin.
way back in 2001. Yeah, so, but that's my cousin, so we couldn't do anything.
Are you sure you guys didn't do anything?
Yeah, we didn't do anything, but
I'm going to find you and ask you. You didn't do anything, eh?
Yeah, we didn't do it.
He's saying you guys didn't do anything, no?
Okay.
I'll come and ask you.
She knows.
Okay.
Right, so,
Okay.
But apart from that, I did have another that I really sort of loved. And yeah, but the kind of love that we had those times was not this time. It's not like the kind of
So
love
you didn't know why you were in love with them?
No, you just feel like sharing your food with the person, being around the person.
Did you get all butterflies in your tummy?
Yeah. And when you
do guys get that too? I thought it was just ladies who get butterflies. Do
course
guys
we
get
do.
butterflies? Oh.
We do. Ours is a little more concealed. You know, men are actually supposed to inhibit things more of the time. We don't show things like you do. Your emotions, it's like
take over.
Yeah, but we are more. Yeah, so we get jealous, but we don't really show it. We seldom show it. So
you should show your emotions more. We are all human.
Yeah, but that's
it's
how
best to show than to keep it in.
That's how men are naturally designed. That's it's a men soup. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, I've heard it, but it's a wrong statement though.
Yeah, I think
you should be able to cry and relieve stress. You know.
So we don't cry.
You should cry.
Yeah.
You should cry when it calls for it.
Okay.
Anyways, let's move on. I'm getting honorable hooked. Okay, so what was your first heartbreak and what happened?
My first heartbreak.
He's already laughing.
Okay. So, it had to do with a certain lady of mine, and for some reason, I was so much into her, and later on, I realized she was also into my friend.
Oh.
Yeah. So that must be very devastating.
There was this P Square song. You say your best friend and your
you know. So
they play me and you know say
exactly. But along the line, I think I got used to it. So since then, I've topping up. So it's not.
So
easy for
did you let go of your friend and you chose the girl, or you let go of the girl and chose your friend, or you let go of both?
I chose both. So I ended a relationship with a girl,
and you
then
broke up with your friend too.
No, my friend is still my friend, and the girl is also still my friend.
See?
Yeah, you know, in politics, you need everyone, and you don't have permanent friends or permanent enemies in politics.
So would you say you played the fool?
It was a wise decision. I needed both. I didn't
still
want to
keeping both of them in the same space.
Yeah,
they could kill you, you know.
No, so now I broke up with you. But we're not enemies. We're still friends.
Okay, hello, hi, kind of friends, or vibing kind of friends.
I'll tell you that later.
Tell me that later. This question might sound a bit tricky. Maybe they might have told you, maybe they might have not, but I'll still ask.
Okay.
How did your parents meet? I know where my parents met.
Okay.
How did your parents meet?
My dad, being a very handsome young man. Unlike me, I mean, I'm struggling to fit in the
Oh
shoes.
nah, don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, come
He's
on.
just trying to use that together, girls. Don't
That's
listen
fine.
to him.
All right, so I think what happened was my dad said he had gone to the farm once and was coming back, and I think she met my mom with a sister who were tired and had left the firewood somewhere. So he offered to assist. So by carrying both of them's load, you can imagine that. Yeah. So as a
hard labor.
hard labor. So that's how he ended up impressing my mom, and okay.
And here you are.
Yeah.
So would you want to fall in love the same way your dad did?
No.
No, you don't want to go
I
and
don't. Maybe I would have preferred going to the riverside, maybe where I'm going to swim or something, and I'll see a certain beautiful lady, and then yes, but to go and carry firewood, no.
Okay, so we move on. What did you think adulthood was like in your teens?
I used to envisage adulthood as one nice heaven, I couldn't
Tell
wait to
me
grow
about
up.
it. Okay.
I just couldn't wait to be an adult, but I realized it's a big scam. You haven't realized that.
Tell me about it.
Adulthood is one big scam. Okay, so can you keep a secret?
Yes, I can.
No, I'd rather not tell. But I used to think once you're an adult, you're free to do anything, choose to be where you are or who you want to be with. Oh, that moment where I felt like I wanted to take Coke. And growing up, you only take Coke during Christmas and rice.
Not for me.
Yeah. Oh, for me, yeah, you get Coke on Christmas Day.
Shout out to my dad.
And sometimes you even have to share, not a bottle for you alone. You share it with your kids, brothers, or something. So I wanted to grow up so much so that I can own my own bottle of Coke and drink to myself anytime I wanted. So
But
here I am.
So we move on. What's something you've done that you didn't expect to do at this age?
Well, I've done a couple of things as accomplishments and I probably haven't realized, but I did purchase a certain piece of land and I probably didn't know I could do that. It's such a huge piece of land.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell. Before the government comes to for tax.
It's not for them.
Okay. Yeah, so I think that is one of the biggest things as an accomplishment within this world that I didn't thought I could think of earlier that I could, but it came and then I'm proud of it when I look back. I think it's worth it.
I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
I must say thank you so much for accepting to come on my channel and speak to me.
Anytime.
What advice would you want to give to the young ones out there?
Well, I think I would ride on my granny's believe in yourself, but set the right objective. In a world where we live in social media and all these things, not everything out there is good for you. So if you want to watch contents like Emmy, this is something that's going to help you. Learn something new, explore your horizon, and just believe in yourself.
Thank you guys. Thank you for making time to watch Queen Amy's channel. Thank you guys for sticking around and listening to Honorable Philip. When you chance on this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and like and share to your friends and comment as well. Don't forget the comments because it's very, very important. Same time, next video. It's bye.